host, Mr. Blanco, the president of the company, the Chamber of Commerce, and the editor for the Hub City Legend newspaper. Now, this gentleman, I've had in the newspaper a couple of different times, but every time I talk to him, I find out something new. When I go by his house, I see something very, very impressive. Now, you know Todd Boquet. He's been taking house from Compton for a while, along with Bright Lights in Compton and the Compton Initiative. But if you've ever seen the operation that they put together to make this happen, it is impressive. It reminds you of a military slash construction slash football team because I witnessed this firsthand a couple of weeks ago, and I was so impressed with how this thing jumped off. I had to bring him back on the show so we can talk about this further. We continue the effort of making Compton beautiful once again. Todd, what's up with you, Doc?
Hey, big brother. Thanks for having me on again, man. Doing great. Blessed and highly favored, man.
Hey, you know, I passed by that Friday, and I was sitting and I was watching the truck drop off equipment. You got people working. You got people prepping one house, working at another, equipment being dropped off, plans being made for the next day. It reminds me of a military operation. You know, military working.
I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you on my end. It sounds like your volume is really low. I got mine turned all the way up. I'm just having a little bit of trouble hearing you clearly.
Were you in the military at one time?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I enlisted in the military at the age of 18, stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington, 11 Bravo, 1st of the 17th Infantry Division. Hoorah!
That's what it is, okay? It's that military training. What was your rank in the military?
I made it to E3.
Okay. So you getting things done.
Yes, sir.
You know, when I pulled up, he was with, I just pulled up, drop off the papers. Drop off the papers. Todd is one of those folks I drop off a couple stacks of papers to every month because he personally distributes them in his church, by the community, and I appreciate that a lot, Don. That personal touch means a lot for everybody. But when I dropped off the papers, I was just going to hang there for a minute, drop off, keep on rolling like I normally do. But this particular day, there was a whole operation going on. They were preparing to paint some houses. What all were you preparing for that day, Todd?
Oh man, so that particular day that you stopped by, and like you say, it was just a lot of things going on. So we had a mission team here from Pella, Iowa. It's Third Reformed Church from Pella, Iowa. They've been coming out for years, volunteering with us, as we have a few other mission teams that come from out of state every year to come and get involved in the city of Compton. And on this particular day, we had two houses that were getting painted. One right here on West Cypress Street. We had another house on North Pearl that was getting painted. And then we were also setting up to head on over to Lincoln Memorial Park Cemetery, where we had a dumpster over there and sending volunteers over there with weed eaters, hedge trimmers, rakes, brooms, blowers, everything, just to try to help out over there. And at the same time, setting up on that Friday, the very next day was our Compton Initiative Work Day, where we had almost 250 volunteers that showed up on that day. This was July 20th or July 21st. And we had 8 different projects going on all over throughout the city.
Stop. You had 8 projects going at one time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All through the Compton Initiative and Right Nights of Compton?
Right. So, as you know, throughout the year, we have multiple projects that we're doing throughout the city of Compton. One thing that we always do 4 times a year is we go to the courthouse and we clean up around there and we paint. So if you notice all those, freshly painted walls, recently we painted 67 of those brown benches, where everybody sits around the courthouse. We painted 67 of those, but we're always there 4 times a year, painting over graffiti, cleaning up, trying to keep it clean up around the courthouse. So that was one of our sites. And then we had a few residential sites and a couple of houses getting painted, Lincoln Memorial Park Cemetery. You know, and then the neighborhood cleanups, you know, just people going out picking up trash and bulky items off of the side of the road.
How does someone get their house on your list to pay?
So anyone can go to our website at justdogood.org and they can submit a project. There's a link in the menu icon that says submit a project. Anyone can go in there, submit a project. You give us your name, your information, and then give us some details about the project. One thing that we do try to look for is that, you know, is that people would get involved. So I think I brought this up in the last time that we met, that traditionally in the past, for the past 19 years, you know, the Compton Initiative has done a lot of good. We've done a lot of good, you know, and as I stated before, we painted every school in Compton at least twice. And there's like 46 schools, and we painted each one of them at least twice. We painted hundreds of murals. We painted numerous churches. We painted over 800 houses in the city of Compton. So we've done a lot of good, but it hasn't been transformative. And what I mean by that is, you know, after 19 years of us serving in the city of Compton, you know, our goal has been to engage with Compton residents, to get Compton residents to come out, get involved, volunteer in their community, love their neighbor, love their city. So that way, one day, you know, it wouldn't even be the Compton Initiative that's doing this work. It would be the residents of Compton that's actually doing it. And we just standing back in the background, providing support wherever needed. So what we're really looking for and what we're hopeful for is that people would get involved. They would come out, see the good work being done, want to be a part of it, that they would want to help in beautifying their city, being the primary stakeholders as the residents and the people that live here. And once they get some skin in the game, you know, let's say if such and such neighbor from down the street, he sees what we're doing, he says, hey man, I like what you're doing, I want to get involved in that. He signs up, he comes out, he starts helping right here in his own community. And then he says, hey, you know what, man, I haven't had my house painted in 20 years, you know, and then we would go to his house and we would love on his house. And then he would continue to get involved, stay involved, you know. So that ideally that would be the goal, you know. Now, obviously, we have a lot of senior citizens here in the city of Compton, a lot of old folks in the city of Compton, you know, who just for whatever reason may not be able to come out and really get involved. You know, they might not be able to climb up a ladder and paint or anything like that. Some of them do come out and they just walk around and pray. They might pick up a trash picker and pick up trash like Miss Karen Harris does, you know, out there all the time. So while we acknowledge that everybody might not be able to contribute physically, you know, that everybody can contribute in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you know, and the goal is that, you know, one day everybody would just be doing it, you know, everybody would be stepping out and just doing good, you know, so that would be our goal. But anybody can go and submit a project online on our website.
You know, you mentioned something a second ago about the mural. Last week we had a schedule. We had to cancel the meeting because we were picking up the mural. How is the mural project coming over at the shopping center?
Brother Lonzo, I'm still having a little bit of trouble hearing you on your end.
How is the mural project coming on the shopping center over there? We talked about that.
Oh yeah, man, yeah. So the mural project. So right here in the Compton Town Center, which is right across the train tracks from the courthouse, you know, right by Alameda and Compton Boulevard. I don't know if you've been there lately, but there's some new banners that are up. So whenever you drive in through that entryway from Compton Boulevard, you'll see some new banners that are up. And is displaying some art from some local artists. Most of them are some youth artists here in the city of Compton. And they're working with us on the project. So we actually just met there a couple of weeks ago, and it was myself. We have Mike Norris that was there. You know, he's a Compton artist that's been doing a lot of work. Melissa Del Paz, she's been doing some work recently, and she's worked with us in the past. And then we got Compton advocates there, you know, with Roberto Rodriguez and Compton Youth Build. Also, the YAL is getting involved. You know, and some other nonprofits. We're still inviting some other muralists on board. So we had a meeting there where, everybody took some pictures in front of their banners. We also looked at the canvases for these upcoming murals, and it's going to be big, man. These murals are really going to be big. And one thing that we all agreed upon is that, we're looking for a theme. We want it to be thematic. Oh, lost you there. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, let me. Oh, so what we're looking for it to be thematic. One thing that we did agree upon is that we want it to be something that's positive mindset, and we also want it to be something that's representative of the good history in Compton. So it ties in the past and the future. One idea that I brought to the table is that getting the youth involved and having the children's voices be heard. So I'm currently reaching out to Compton High School staff and students to get the students to write letters to their future self 20, 25 years from now of what they would like to see their city look like in 20 to 25 years from now. And then taking all of those letters and incorporating that into the murals on the sides of these businesses that'll be displayed right here in the heart of Compton. Because I think it's really important that, as our leaders plan for the future of this city, and have, of course, the best interest of the city as a whole in mind, but also taking into account, what these children want to see their city look like in the future, because it's going to be their city. One day we're gonna be dead and gone. We're gonna pass away, or pass the torch to the younger generation. And it's really important that their voices be heard, that their voices be uplifted, and that we take into consideration and account what they see for the future of their city. So I would like to incorporate that into the murals. We're supposed to be having an unveiling event right now. It's contingent, but we're looking at mid to end October, where we're going to have a resource and job fair, an unveiling event. The mayor will be out. Of course, Councilwoman Lily P. Darden will be out with Dean Jones and have vendors there. People will be able to come, look at the murals and the art, give some acknowledgement to the artists that participate in it, and then also be able to get some resources right there.
Who pays the artist?
Who pays the artist? So, with the Compton Initiative, we also write a lot of grants, and we don't always get our grants approved, but with some of the grants that we do get, a lot of times we use those grant funds to pay mural artists, and that's what we've done in the past. A lot of times we admittedly can't pay some of these artists what we know that they are worth. Some of these artists are some master muralists, and we know that we can't pay them the $90 to $100 per square foot that they're really worth or more. But they're willing to come out and contribute, give back. Some of them do it completely for free, just as a way for them to give back, and then also, obviously that their work gets advertised in the city. But that's how we do it on our end is through grant funding. I'm not sure about the other organizations because there are some other muralists and artists that Compton Advocates has brought on, and Unearth and Empower with Sarah and Barack Bomani. They have some muralists and they're doing great work throughout the city as well. So the whole goal behind this, because whenever I was initially contacted by the property manager, it's Miss Jennifer Reed. She contacted me initially, and with such a big project. I told her, I said, our vision and our goal moving forward is to engage also with other nonprofits, with other businesses, with other community leaders, and have it to be a multi-level collaboration. So rather than, the Compton Initiative coming in, bringing in hundreds of volunteers, doing a lot of good, I'd much rather see it to where the Compton Initiative is just a really small part of it, that we can help organize, we can help provide support, some volunteers, some muralists, but that other organizations from Compton would be getting involved. So that's why, I made the decision. I said, well, let's contact Compton Advocates. Let's get in touch with Unearth and Empower. Let's get the Youth Athletic League and other local artists involved So now what we have the business owners from right there in the shopping center. They love it. They want to get involved. They're going to send employees out. We've got our city leaders like the mayor, our council members. They're going to come out and get involved. So we have this multi-level collaboration, and this could be a model and an example to everyone in the city of what it can look like when we all come together and work together. That we could really accomplish some big things when we pool our resources together, lock hands, and get to work. And it does take work. It does take a willingness to relinquish responsibility, to hear other people's ideas, to listen to other people's perspectives, and things of that nature. But the end result is that you have people coming together and working together to make something beautiful for everybody in the city. So I would like to continue to replicate that over and over and over again, and let it be an example to everyone of what it can look like whenever we all come together and work together.
I love it, Doc. And please, put the entertainment chamber down for support as well. Whatever we can do to make it happen, Hub City Legend, whatever we can do, the channel, whatever we can do, you got it. All right?
Yes, sir.
And put a time-lapse camera out there to watch it evolve, show on the channel. So we can make that happen. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You definitely invited. Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce, the entertainment channel. We really appreciate all of the publicity that you're helping us to get and getting the word out there. And for anybody who's watching this, I encourage them also to share these videos, share the Hub City Legend when it comes out in your email. Share it with other people, man. So I really appreciate you helping us get the word out about the Clean and Beautify Compton movement, keeping people updated and posting on what's the latest and greatest news right here in the Hub City, man. We really appreciate having you on board, to help us get our message out there, man, and continue to build community, unity, and family through the work that we're doing.
That's what we're here for, Doc. That's what we're here for. Todd, I know you got to run. I do too, Doc. I had to get the interview right quick and post it in a little while. Thank you for taking time out your busy day to make this happen. Thank you for caring about Compton. Hope your wife is feeling better. And hope your family stays tight, Doc. Much love to you. Anything you want to say before we wrap up?
No, sir. I just want to continue to share with everyone that they can go to our website, justdogood.org, where they can find out more information about us. You can see pictures, videos. We're also on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And I encourage people that whenever they're out there also, doing any good work, cleaning up the city, take pictures and videos, man, and share it. Share it at, hashtag serve and share, or just tag at the Compton Initiative in your posts. And we can help get the word out there, man, because the more people that see the good work that's being done, the more it just becomes a norm. It just becomes a reality. Like, hey, this is really something that's happening right here in my city, and encourage others to get out, get involved, and do the same thing. So just God bless everyone, man, here in the city of Compton. I pray that everybody's family is prospering, succeeding at whatever it is that they're pursuing, and I just pray that God's will be done right here in the city, man, that everybody would be loving on one another, helping one another, and seeing everybody's dreams come to fruition, man. So much love to you and the Compton Entertainment Chamber of Commerce and everybody in the city of Compton, from the Compton Initiative and Bright Lights of Compton.
Much love to you guys and your family, man. Thank you very much for your time, Doc. We will put this video up shortly. It's my man Todd Boquet, Bright Lights of Compton, making it happen, folks. Much love to you, Todd. Have a good one, Doc.
Amen. Peace out.
Peace. All right.